Okay, so I'm back and I'm here to do a summer thrift haul for all of you guys, all like 10 of you, so, or less, but it's okay. I just love fashion, so here I am with my clothes. So I'm gonna start off with some summer shirts that I thrifted. The first one is this pink, it's pink and it's from Pink, ironic, tank top kind of cami thing with this little lace, and it sort of like reminds me of like a slip shirt kind of thing, but it's made of, you know, like cotton, and I cut it because I thought it looked better like sort of cropped, so this one's fun. The next shirt I actually got at like this street fair, and I got it for $1, which is really cool. So it's this like Tommy Hilfiger 2000 top. Unfortunately, it's a knockoff Tommy Hilfiger, which actually I feel like gives it more character because it's just like Tommy Hilfiger, but it literally has no tags and literally the font's very strange, but honestly it's a fun little find, a fun like quirky little thing. So this summer I've been really into thrifting in the kids section of the thrift store because I feel like there's like a resurgence of like children's clothing on adults, like especially with like UNIF and other brands like that. I feel like almost like harping in on that like sort of like nostalgia of like an early 2000s look. So I've been trying to, you know, hit up those kids section stuff. So this shirt is very like 2005, and it says Mud Surf Classic with like a little surfboard, and then on the back it says Girls Finals, We Rule, Mud Surf Classic. So I just sort of thought that was sort of cool, and on the sleeve there's this little like Hawaiian flowers going on, and the bright red, a fun find. Another kid section find is this shirt, this striped shirt, literally from the Children's Place, which is tragic because I'm almost 20 years old and this is from the Children's Place. But it's like Children's Place stretch, and it's a size medium, which fits me like a crop top. And this shirt like really reminds me of something that they'd sell on UNIF. Maybe like it's a little more like pastel than like they're like super like saturated like bright colors. But honestly, just like the stripes and these little like ruffly sort of things on all the like edges is pretty fun. So another shirt I picked up also sort of like harps back to that early 2000s camo sort of trend that's been coming back, but all these trends I say are like just trends. Like I enjoy like dressing in these trends and like wearing clothes, so it's cool. I'm not just like trends, but this one is this like pink camo shirt, and it's by the brand Code 5. Never heard of it, but I also like cut it so it fits more like it fits more of like a crop top, a little longer crop top cut. Always a fun look. Okay, so the next piece is another kids section pickup. It's this brown cami, and I really liked this one because it has this like sparkly sort of gold silver material, which is really neat, and I've actually been looking for a shirt like this to thrift, so finding this one was definitely a steal for me. Okay, so the next shirt is sort of like not really like an everyday shirt. It's this see-through like mint green kind of thing. I'm thinking I've worn it once so far with like a bralette under it, but I feel like also it could be used for layering. And I also found this in the kids section, so honestly don't underestimate the children's section. They have lit things in there. This shirt I just wanted to include because I'm sort of like a sucker for juicy and that's sort of coming back now, but I just thrift it and like why get it retail because it's like so expensive. But again, that resurgence of like early 2000s culture fashion. So my friend Jess actually picked me up this one, and I love it so much. And it's this brown Juicy Couture like t-shirt, and it says House of Juicy 2007, a super duper long temp. And I think I'm literally dumb, so I think we looked it up and it said like long time. Long temp means something. I'm probably mispronouncing it. I'm very sorry, but I love it. I just love Juicy, and I actually thrifted a while ago this brown Juicy like velour tracksuit like sweatshirt, and wearing like the light brown with the dark brown sweatshirt is a look that I may or may not choose to pull off because it's honestly a lot, but I'm extra, so that's what I do. The next piece I picked up actually really reminds me of Threads Obsessed, the fashion reseller on YouTube. She loves primary colors, and I also do as well. And it's this primary Tommy Hilfiger like jersey-ish top. And I found this one in the little boys section, which is also another fun section to check out if you're thrifting. And honestly, it's just primary, it's fun. I really like yellow. Yellow is just like one of those colors, you add it to any outfit or any like anything and it just kind of pops. So having like a shirt with like yellow in it is really nice. I don't really have too many like yellow clothing, and I've really been, you know, sort of on the hunt for more. So next I'm gonna show you guys the dresses I picked up. And I'm not super big into wearing dresses. It's just not really my style. Like I wear them very like sparingly. But I did pick up this like denim overall dress. It's by like Forever 21. So like it's pretty like chill and recent. I've just honestly been looking for an overall dress for a really long time. I really like the overall dress and sneakers combo, so that's a look that I'm wanting and have been doing with this piece. It's cute, it's a little small, but it's nice to have. And next I picked up this slip dress. And I know kind of slip dresses aren't really like that like trendy anymore because I don't really know why but like I've noticed they're kind of like less trendy now. But I picked this one up and it has these like pink roses on it. It's by the brand California Dynasty, which sounds pretty bougie if you ask me. But I actually wore this once to a party with like this black see-through like shirt underneath it, like layered, and it was really dope and just like a fun little like piece to whip out if you want to be extra, as I do often. Next I'm going to show you guys the button-ups I got for summer. I've only picked up two. First is this Jones New York petite small, just honestly like a basic like plain white shirt, and I've really been into like tie-up shirts recently, and this is just like a white tie-up. I just wanted this in case like I have some like kind of like funky pants, and if I wanted to sort of keep it sort of light and like nothing too crazy on top, I was like, if I have like flary like fun pants, I'm gonna want to keep it simple. So this was sort of the reasoning behind this this piece. I thought like this piece was just like a little unique. It has like sort of like cool like stitching, not stitching, but like the fabric is sort of like ribbed almost, which is pretty cool. And then it has these like snap buttons. So that was kind of like a little like extra flair that just made it a little more special than just a plain white button up. Okay, so the next piece I picked up is probably my like top 3 favorite pieces of the summer thrifting experience. And actually I picked this piece up at like a almost like a reseller kind of thing outside of this like local like antique store. She was just like selling like a rack for clothes, and I was looking through it and I found this button-up shirt, and it has these like strawberries and cherries and pineapples on it, and honestly I am literally so obsessed with this. I've been really into fruit for like the summer, just everything like fruity and bright. So having like an actual piece of clothing like with fruit on it is something that I've been looking for. So this piece was really great. It's by the brand Polynosic, and it looks pretty vintage, the tags and stuff. And also has this really pointy collar, which also I feel like is a little vintage. The big pointy collar. So it's really cool, and honestly I wear it like everything. Like I wear it as a top, I layer it, you know, I tie it up, I don't tie it up. It just, tie-up tops are just the best, and honestly any button-up top in most cases can work as a tie-up top in my opinion. So the possibilities are truly endless. So next I'm gonna show you guys some long sleeve tees that I picked up, you know, for fall coming up. The first one is this, again harping back to the early 2000s, light green and dark green, like that t-shirt with long sleeve tee attached look. The thing that really drew me to this shirt is that it says Hawaii in this really like funky font with that yellow flower. I also feel like this is just like such a unif style piece with that like long sleeve attached to short sleeve and that font. So I'm feeling real good. You know, unif font on a budget is honestly partially my aesthetic right now. The next piece I got is something a little more classy, but because I can't always dress like a weird brat style toddler, because honestly it doesn't work in like every situation, even though I enjoy it. But this one is this like see-through-y black shirt. It's by the brand XOXO. That's a fun little name. Oh, it has a tag on. It was $5, so pretty cheap. And it has these velvet flowers all around it, which is really fun. And honestly, like I am just like the amount of outfits I imagine with this shirt is honestly endless. Like it's just so great, and honestly, hallelujah, great piece to pick up. So I got a lot of pants this summer, which, you know, I don't really do well with like shorts at the thrift store, so pants is sort of more of my speed. So the first pair of pants that I picked up were these Briggs New York polka dotted pants. They're these like black trousers, but the polka dots I feel like really made them sort of stand out, and they're like really colorful, and almost they have like a bajillion colors of the dots, so you could sort of match it with like almost any color top, which I really like, and I think they're just really fun and funky, and I'm really just into color lately, so it's been fun as I look, and none of my other pants are colorful, but color is great. The next pair of pants I got in the little boys section, and it also relates again to the camo early 2000s, like everyone's been wearing camo pants. So I was like, I'm gonna get into this trend, and I picked up these, you know, pretty cool camo pants. They're by Land's End, which is, you know, a good brand, and they have the camo print is almost like puzzle pieces, which is sort of cool and like different than just your typical camo printed stuff. But I haven't really worn these a lot yet because it's been super hot, but I think for like the fall and winter, these will definitely be like a cool piece to sort of have in my wardrobe. Next, I got these really cool pair of jeans. Here they are. And it's almost like jeans mixed with a corduroy material. Up close, they have that like ribbed sort of corduroy fabric, but it's denim, which is the main reason why I picked up these jeans, because I really don't need any more kind of jeans in my wardrobe. So having like these are honestly just gonna be like my last pair, but I had to get them, and they're by the brand Day Off International, so woo. They're fun and high-waisted. And lastly is definitely one of my favorite pieces from this summer, and they're these big flare stripe pants. I picked it up from this reselling shop. It's like a thrift store, but it's more like highly selected pieces, if that makes sense, which is sort of like whatever, but you know, a little more upscale quote than like your normal thrift store, but it's still really cool. And it's this like gray and white stripes, and I just love them so much. Like, they just flare out like super big at the bottom, and they just go good with almost every top, and like they're fun to wear out, and they're by the brand No Boundaries. So I also picked up a bunch of sunglasses for the summer because I sort of have an obsession with sunglasses. These are a pair I picked up pretty early on in the summer. They're these just like black, like small frame glasses. I wear these with like almost every outfit. They've just been like my life. They're just so good, so tiny, so 90s, early 2000s, you know, trend. Another fun pair that I picked up are these pink tiny frame glasses. They're also pretty reminiscent of the 90s and early 2000s, and I sort of feel like Paris Hilton when I wear them, which is really fun. The next pair I got at the dollar store, but it was like $1, so it's basically like thrift store prices. They're like these red sunglasses with these bedazzled sides, and I just really like the red color. That's been very in trend lately. So I haven't really worn these out yet, but they're very nice. The next pair I also got at the dollar store, and they're these like really tiny frame purple sunglasses, and again, I love those colored lenses. I love color. So lastly, I picked up these like black and white checkerboard sunglasses. They're children's, but honestly, like, I'm about them. Like, I'm just living for this checkerboard print, and honestly, I will rock these. I'm wearing them tomorrow. I have an outfit planned already. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my summer thrift haul, and I'll see you guys next time.